tell you, Giles, when he was playing for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, was one of the best tight ends in the league, and he's still a very, very good one. He's lost a little speed, but he hasn't lost anything else. Look at him. Watch him. The ball is tipped, but he watches it right into his hands. He knows exactly where he has to do with his feet. They're both in bounds, and he makes a big play and a big catch.
Jimmy in his 13th year out of Alcorn State. In there for the injured Keith Jackson. First and 10 at the 49. Under pressure, Cunningham gets it off intended again for Giles. As 55, Anthony Bell was coming hard. It'll be second down and 10, and Cunningham is over the 10,000 career yard mark.
You know, the one thing about Cunningham that's very interesting is the fact that, you know, he has such great running ability that you almost have to put somebody on him just like you do a split T quarterback. And anytime a quarterback has the option of run or pass like he has, you better assign somebody to him or else he can really create a lot of problems, which he does week after week after week.
Sixth play of the drive from the 49 of Philadelphia. There goes Cunningham, but he only gets a few into Phoenix territory. Ken Harvey with a good tackle to prevent even more.
That looks like a replay of what he did earlier in the game. Exactly the same thing. He ran up the middle, and Harvey caught him from the backside right about the same distance after he started to run right up the middle of the field.
The NFL on CBS from Tempe, Arizona. Steve Zabriskie and Hank Stram, as we saw the defense dominate in the first half. The Eagles have dominated the third quarter, coming from a 5-0 deficit to lead 14-5. Third down and 7. Cunningham lets it go. Almost picked off and then almost caught. Henry Williams almost held on after Michael Zordich, the free safety, had almost come up with an interception.
Had he caught it, I don't think he would have been able to keep possession of it anyhow. It would have been out of bounds, I think. Let's see. It bounces up. There he gets it. Now it looks like his foot was on the sideline. It wouldn't have counted anyhow, even though he would have caught the ball.
And Keith Byers appears to be injured at the Philadelphia 40-yard line. Jackson, who did not start, injured here in the third quarter. Byers, who did not start, now apparently also injured here with 1:10 to go in the third quarter. And as with Jackson, Byers has had a back injury. As with Jackson, this appears to be a leg injury.
But here again, you know, as we talked earlier, they wanted to rest both players, but they felt they had to have him in the game, and they put him in the game, and now it looks like both of them get hurt. How seriously, you don't know.
Cunningham looked like he took a shot that may have knocked the wind out of him at the end of that play. Let's take a look at it.
Cunningham, he looks like he's made out of rubber. I don't know how he takes some of the blows, but he said yesterday that he always knows where he's falling, and he tries to fall on top of a defensive player to absorb the pressure of the hit.
That time he didn't have a chance. David Galloway hit him, and Byers is leaving the field under his own steam, but obviously not 100%. He took a helmet in the back last week, and that's why he didn't practice all week. You can see that heavy pad down near the bottom of the 41 on his uniform that he's wearing in an effort to protect his back. So John Telchik comes in to punt away on 4th and 7. And Bai Sikahema is back for the Phoenix Cardinals around the 10. No pressure on Telchik. And he hangs it up high. Sikahema at the 16. Still on his feet and finally hauled down by Britt Hager, the rookie linebacker from Texas, after a 6-yard return. Sikahema, who had a 53-yarder earlier this year, can make it exciting.
Sikahema, watch where he catches the ball. The key is you've got to catch it right at the numbers so you don't have to look down and take your eyes off the coverage people once you make the catch. But he's got terrific vision, has great ability to take advantage of people who are moving in the opposite direction. And a lot of the would-be tacklers, you know, they close their eyes trying to make a tackle. If you keep your eyes open like Sikahema does, well, you've got a chance to make a lot of big plays, and that's exactly why he is such a great return man.
He looked like Roger Kingdom or somebody on that hurdle job. From the 23, 1st and 10. Tom Tupa stepping up and firing, and 7. Andre Waters and Eric Allen there. What a day Ernie Jones is having.
A play action pass and the ball was thrown perfectly. Anytime you throw the ball in the middle, you better get the ball at the numbers. And watch this. He makes the fake, goes back in the pocket, steps up inside of the defensive end. But watch where he throws the ball. Right at the numbers. He catches it in stride, makes the catch, puts it away. Now he has to jump for the ball or reach behind to catch the ball. It's an impossible catch.
Cooper firing again. In and out of the hands of Jones this time. Incomplete at the Philadelphia 40, and again Eric Allen on the coverage. Jones has caught 7 balls for 117 yards today, and he had a big game against the Eagles last year.
Well, he's a terrific receiver. They like him very much, and that's why with everybody's healthy, these people are really a snootful because they're hard to cover if they have pass protection, and they've done a pretty good job of protecting the young quarterback here this afternoon.
The report is that Keith Byers was hit in the throat and that he's not serious and he will be able to return. Earl Farrell breaking a couple of tackles and dragging Wes Hopkins forward down to the 46 or 7 yard line of Phoenix. Time running out here in the third quarter. And that is the end of the third quarter here in Phoenix with the score Philadelphia 14 and Phoenix 5. We now pause for a word from your local station.
This is CBS.
Super Bowl Record Book brought to you by Toyota of Cincinnati.
Super Bowl 11. The defense of the Oakland Raiders returned interceptions for 91 yards, but not enough for a record. Which team defense holds that mark? The answer after this message.
Toyota cars and trucks are the shape of the 90s, and Toyota of Cincinnati has a wide selection in stock. Come out and see the sophisticated new Toyota Camrys. They're spacious, stylish, and affordable. Toyota also makes one of the most dependable trucks on and off the road today, like this sturdy 4x4 Deluxe. See your newspaper for more details and Toyota's great low prices. Toyota of Cincinnati gives you the attention you deserve. So come make a deal at Toyota of Cincinnati, 9101 Coleraine Avenue.
In Super Bowl 7, the Miami Dolphins returned interceptions for a total of 95 yards and set an all-time record. For the pass defense of the Dolphins, a page in the Super Bowl Record Book.
9 stands for news, and we've proved it again. When there's a shakeup at Riverfront, only Channel 9 brings you face-to-face with the people who count first. 9 News, first with a live interview with the new Reds GM. 9 News, first with live reaction from Reds owner Marge Schott. 9 News, first with Reds interim manager Tommy Helms live. So when you want the first look at breaking news, stay way ahead of the rest with the hometown team, the Channel 9 News.
On the Line with Anthony Munoz, Monday at 6:20.
Coverage of the National Football League is sponsored by Coors Light. Pure brewed in the Rockies, the Silver Bullet won't slow you down. It's the right beer now. U.S. Navy, you are tomorrow. You are the Navy. And by today's Chevrolet truck, nobody's winning like the heartbeat of America.
Beauty of downtown Phoenix. They have a hard time getting people to come to this stadium. They don't sell enough tickets as it is, and then some of the people who buy tickets have no interest in the game. Unbelievable.
He looked a little bit like the Eagles looked in the first half.
Taking a nap. Pretty expensive place to take a nap. Buy a seat. I'll stay home. Tupa under pressure, hammered by Jerome Brown. That's the 5th sack of Tom Tupa on the first play of the fourth quarter.
Well, I tell you, Brown is really having a great year. He's a terrific player. He's making a lot of big plays. And he's got a lot more quickness. 99 over the left guard. Watch him. They block down, and nobody touches him. He gets off the ball very quickly and makes the sack on the quarterback. Had no chance whatsoever because the left guard was blocking down on the inside man, and he was free.
Jerome Brown once stole over 20 bases in baseball in a season. He can run. Henry Williams waits for it to bounce and steps out of bounds at the 11. A 40-yard punt with no return.